Zenmap is a graphical front-end to the program Nmap. It's available for Windows, Linux, BSD, OS X, and most other Unix operating systems. For the purpose of this walkthrough, I've already executed one scan, but first I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the interface of Zenmap. This is what you're going to see when you open the Zenmap window by default. You'll see you have your target box, you have the type of scan that you want to execute. You can change this depending on the circumstances. For some hosts that don't respond to ping, you might want to say intense no ping, because if you just say intense scan but the device does not respond to ping, the scan will just terminate early and say the device was down. So after you've executed the scan, or while the scan is executing, you will see output in this window here. So let's pop over to the window where the scan's already been run. So this is the main window that we were just looking at. You'll see that as the scan executes, it fills in information about what it's doing at that particular moment. What you're looking for in this window, unless you just feel like reading all of this garbled text, what you're looking for is this line right here that says Nmap done. What that indicates is that Nmap is indeed done with the scan. At that point, these other tabs become useful and actually contain information. So the first tab is, or the second tab is ports/hosts. What this tells us is that the device at this IP address, which just happens to be my own server, has these ports open, and if the scan was able to detect, it will tell you what service is listening on that port. You can look at topology, which will be kind of boring since I'm on the same network with the device, but normally what it would do is it would create a very large diagram basically illustrating a trace route from you to the device that you scanned. You can also save the graphic to your computer if you should choose to do so. If you click on host details, this will just give you some quick information about the device that you scanned, basically what type of operating system that it's running, and it'll also give you a rough indicator of how accurate it thinks it is in regards to the operating system guess. Sometimes you may not have anything listed in here. It uses a combination of several different pieces of information to take a guess at what operating system the device is running. It'll tell you the uptime, how many ports it scanned, etc. You can also save the scans by clicking on the Scan menu, Save Scan, and you can save it to a folder on your computer so that you can reopen it later. Now, one quick note about Zenmap. In most Linux distributions, it will not execute properly unless it is run as root. To fix that, all you have to do is go into the menu by right-clicking your GNOME menu, click Edit Menus, go to the Internet menu, scroll down, right-click the Zenmap icon, click Properties, and then just add GKSU to the front of the command to execute Zenmap as root. The reason it does not function properly unless you do this is because the program will run as a normal user, but it will not have access to your network interface and will therefore be unable to execute the scan. So that concludes my quick overview of using Zenmap. Enjoy.